Gamers, this is super important. This is a slideshow that definitely doesn't have a single goddamn typo in it. Not at all. Not a slideshow. I will once again, here you go. You can like and retweet this. That would be really cool of you. This is my slideshow on why I should join the Dream SMP by Socks with a Coffee Cup. A thread by me. Socks with a Coffee Cup. Let's start simple. Who am I? I'm Socks. I'm a 26-year-old Canadian streamer. I play a lot of Minecraft and indie games. I drink a lot of coffee. I love TTRPGs. And if you look on that image, there's some art of my face. I could have posted my real face, but I felt it was more genuine to, post this kind of stuff. Because that's me. I'm Socks. Socks is me. Pleasure to meet you. I think you're lovely. Moving on. Me in a nutshell. I graduated with a diploma in esports from St. Clair College, which is my local college. It's a 2-year program where I learned an insane number of things, including stream production, event planning, graphic design, video editing, montage editing, a whole bunch of stuff. I've learned a whole bunch of stuff during my time in the esports program. I am a small LGBTQA+ streamer and content creator, as you can see. I am non-binary, transmasc. I use any and all pronouns. I am also asexual, biromantic. So we cover a lot of different things, but I mostly cover the A in LGBTQA. I have experience with roleplay that spans over 10+ years. You know what I mean? When it comes to D&D, text roleplay, writing, all of that, I have 10+ years of experience working with roleplay and other stuff like that. I've worked with charities before, such as the 1,000 Dreams Fund. I also did fundraising for the AIDS Committee of Toronto as well. That's another one that I forgot to put in. I'm also Canadian. I don't know if I said that before, but I'm Canadian. I also have quite a few experiences, including my experiences with roleplay, my time as an LGBTQ streamer, and some charity work. That's me. Hi, I'm Socks. That's me in a nutshell. Now that you've gotten a feel for me, you might be asking yourself, but Socks, what can you do for the Dream SMP? What do you bring to the table? Why should we give you a chance? Why do you think out of all the people who we might invite or introduce, why do you think you're the best fit? I'm gonna tell you. I provide LGBTQA+ representation. There are quite a few members of the Dream SMP who also identify as LGBTQA+, who are members of the LGBTQA+ community, who identify as a different gender or identify as a non-straight sexuality. I identify as non-binary and use any and all pronouns. I'd help bring a wider representation for other non-binary folk. On top of that, I also identify as asexual, bringing representation to the A in LGBTQA+, because a lot of people don't realize the A doesn't stand for ally. It does stand for asexual. And having asexual representation, especially in big platforms or other forms of media, is super important. You know what I mean? It's super important to have that representation, especially in a way that isn't, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but in a way that is knowledgeable and kind. You know what I mean? That isn't just a throwaway sort of statement. That is actual asexual representation that doesn't get muddled or confused or is actual ace representation. Starting simply enough, I'd help bring more LGBTQA+ representation to the server. As an AFAB non-binary person, I feel my experiences can help motivate and inspire others in a positive and meaningful way. And also just being somebody who is open about my gender and my sexuality and being able to talk about stuff like that, it's super important to me that people have somebody that they can look to who is going to be somebody who can answer questions or talk about their experiences in a kind and respectful manner, and that people, especially when you have such a big platform, you need to be not relatable, but having just in general more representation is never a bad thing. Having more non heteronormative representation is such a good thing, especially because there are a lot of people who identify as ace who don't have a lot of people who they can look up to or who they know is openly ace or they might be questioning and then they see something and hear something and they might resonate with it. It's so important to have that, especially when you are on such a big platform, especially with the Dream SMP. It's so big. It's so massive. Being able to not represent everything, but at least have a way of representing things, or to talk about things, or to show support for things, it's so important. And I think I can bring that to the table. I think I can bring that to the table very well. I think I can help broaden the horizons there. Goop is also my hydrate, which I appreciate. I just took a big sip. On top of that, I have a degree in esports. It also helps giving me insight into many different facets of content creation and working with/on teams with others. I have a variety of knowledge that can be a major asset to any team I'm working with. I went to school for this. I literally went to school for this. My college diploma in esports has provided me knowledge in a variety of things, including video editing, graphic design, event planning, and event management, as well as stream production and working in a fast-paced environment. I have a lot of stories about when I was in school that I could also tell, but the experiences and the things that I learned only helped improve what I do now. It's why I have experience putting together like different stream assets. It's why I was basically running and managing stream production for like other TTRPG channels. I have such a broad array of tools at my disposal and of knowledge at my disposal that you could literally stick me anywhere and I'd probably thrive. You could throw me to the sea, be like, get me a fish, and I could get you a fish, you know what I mean? I literally went to school for this. Still not convinced? That's okay. That's okay, it's fine. Now you might be thinking, I don't know, Socks, that's pretty good, but what about your content? Because that's what we're about, content creation, entertainment, bringing a variety of different things to the table, making people laugh, telling a story, all that kind of stuff. Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm not gonna give you a big taste, but let me show you some of the quotes from my stream that my chat, aka you lovely folk, have pulled out of context. These are just some of the quotes my chat has managed to nab over the last few months or so, and there can only be more from here. These quotes also often get uploaded to my TikTok page, which you'll see on screen for a brief moment, but this is my TikTok. It's got don't build secrets near me, chat calls me a furry, getting haunted, creepy sounds, meat tunnel, meat sauna, he knows. It has everything. Go check that out there. Mary Chrysler. I will read you some of the quotes because they are delectable. Starting with, you come into my Twitch chat and call me a furry? Into my chat. Into my Twitch chat. My Twitch chat, and you call me a furry? My own Twitch chat. My God. My chat calling me a furry. I still can't believe you're dissing my meat tunnel, or my meat, fuck, God, shit, fuck, don't clip that. Nobody clip what I just said. My chat clipping a verbal faux pas because I make several of those all the time, every day. It happens. It's funny. It would make a great compilation video. That's all I'm saying. I'm a meatitarian. Jay in the background, a carnivore. Sure. Meat. I forgot the word for carnivore. My brain fails to fill in the right words, which happens a lot. I think last stream I called a cash register a money typewriter chest thing because I couldn't remember the word for cash register. I crossed my thumb to hit control to sprint, which is very confusing for people, apparently. And there's a video of me like literally crossing my thumb across my keyboard to hit control because my fingers just don't work. And apparently that confused a whole lot of people about how my hands work. So I had to post a video on how I do it, how I hit that button. Socks, your voice is really set. Listen, this is my morning voice. Ha! Cue the screaming sound effect. I'm not gonna scream now. It's like 7:30 at night. I don't want to scare anybody, you know what I mean? Of which chat times a sound redemption perfectly. It was like, you didn't miss a beat. It was, listen, this is my morning voice, scream. There was no pause, there was no hesitation, it just went. And that's really all I've got for now. Know that if I am added to the Dream SMP, I'll be an amazing asset to have and a motivated individual. I'd also fight God and win. There's no question about it. Thank you for your time and consideration. I have added again, as an added bonus, I'm willing to fight God. I will fight God, and I will win. There is no doubt about it. You think I'm not gonna challenge somebody? You know what I mean? That was it. That's it for my lovely little presentation. As an added bonus, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on this. That's relevant, people. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for reading this, and please retweet. It'd be rad as hell if Dream Was Taken saw this. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so consider this me shooting my shot. Little hockey quote, because I also played hockey for 10 goddamn years. Oh. That's about all I got. This is my presentation. This is my pitch. This is my pitch as to why I think I would be a good small content creator to add to the Dream SMP. So Dream, if you see this, hook a homie up. Let's go. I'd fight God and win. Why not?